I just looked up Mitski concert videos. And everyone is wearing black and white. Not giving concert. I love how classy this shirt is. Add a little white, but is it too PTA mom? Goodbye cardigan. Welcome pleather jacket. Okay! But we have no white. How did you get so wrinkly? Good enough. Absolutely not good enough. Hear me out. I did just wear this on St. Patrick's Day. But the jacket totally changes the vibe, right? I don't have time to find anything else, so we're going with it. Can't wear heels because my toe is still sprained. These are my go-to shoes for this dress, but maybe not for the jacket. I'm down to 2 options, so tell me in the comments, shoe number 1 or shoe number 2. I'm sorry for getting so controversial, but chicks are cuter than bunnies. They peep at you, they cheep at you, and bunnies don't make noise, so they simply cannot compare. You are never too old for an Easter basket. I keep seeing these videos of women crying because their moms aren't gonna make them Easter baskets now that they're in their 20s. It's just cruel. If you're my parents, stop watching this. This is the candy I got them for Easter. Little bunny paws. Egg hunts are scary. The amount of times that I almost got stepped on while reaching for an egg as a child. Don't even get me started on the golden egg. You know, when they have that one giant sparkly egg and whoever finds it can redeem it for like a trampoline or something. Of course the kids are gonna lose their marbles and go feral. Now this is an Easter opinion, but also an all the time opinion. You have to have brunch because brunch is the best meal of the day. You're telling me I can have a vanilla latte and a Diet Coke in the same meal because it's breakfast and lunch? I know most people focus on the brunch food, but I am just such a beverage person. Happy Easter. If you don't want to look crusty after a flight, this one's for you. Don't wear makeup on the plane. The plane air is gonna dry out your skin enough. You don't need little bits of foundation clinging onto that as well. Honestly, I break this rule all the time if I have somewhere to be right after I land. But I have to weigh the cost because it always gives me pimples. If you want to be the height of luxury, put on a face mask as soon as they announce flight attendants prepare for landing. Take the mask off when you land, and then by the time you walk off the plane, it'll be dry. And then you can use like a toner pad to get it off or whatever. I know they say not to like rinse off face masks, but they get so sticky. Please drink water on the plane. Anytime I'm not on the aisle, I'm like scared to drink because I don't want to have to ask the other people to move too many times so I can go to the bathroom. And I always wind up with like cracked, bleeding lips, so don't be like me. And also bring a super moisturizing lip balm. What do you wear on a plane? Obviously anything comfy, but if you're trying to elevate the look a little, you can do a matching set. Or if it's a short flight and you want to look really put together, you can always hit them with the relaxed jeans, classy top, and cardigan combo. Whatever you do, pack layers because it will get cold. Seriously, do it. I want you to take a good look at yourself and ask, am I the problem? Because the other day, I was the problem. I was in a Walmart, and as I'm turning a corner to exit an aisle, my cart bumps an end cap display. I hit a display of flour. Thank goodness only one bag fell, but that bag, it was like New Year's Eve confetti part 2. I'm on my hands and knees like, scooping up all the flour, putting it back in the bag. Not to put the bag back on the shelf, by the way. I was gonna like take the bag up to the register with me, say that it broke and pay for it. But on the ground, it's becoming clear to me that I am not gonna be able to do this without a mop. So I drag my sorry little self up to a worker. You cannot imagine how bad I felt. Hey, can you help me with something? And I take him on a little field trip to my spill. By that point, it was actually mostly up. It was just a little bit of dust left. He was just like, oh, okay. Pause. If you're ever thinking about saying something nice to someone, just go ahead and say it. Because it turns out this lady was like behind us the whole time waiting to talk to the same employee. And when she heard me show him the spill, she said, oh, that's so nice. It made me feel so much less awkward, so much less horrible. And when I brought up the flour to pay for it, the guy was like, do you want to keep it? So I took it because I thought that would be easier for them. And it sat in my room for a couple weeks until I threw it away because it was floor flour. Did you light the pink sands candle? It's not June. Where's the pumpkin spice? Get in the car. I've been calling Target every day to ask if their Halloween decorations are in, and they finally said yes. I wanted to go apple picking, but apparently it's not apple season for another month. Like, hello, apples, get on schedule. Hi, I have a question about the menu. Where's the pumpkin coffee? Hand me the bag. Ooh. Such a good jelly bean. I'm so satisfied. It's all about balance. We should totally do something tonight. We can go on a run. Oh, you don't run? How are we friends again? I'm just kidding. We can totally do something else. How about a jog? Yeah, I'm craving a sweet little treat too. The grocery store down the block is doing buy one, get one free on packs of cherry tomatoes. I don't know what they put in these cherry tomatoes, but they're better than any ice cream you've ever had. Yay, a new episode of our show just dropped. stopped. Just give me a second to get set up so I can do kettlebell swings while we watch. Is this the local weather station?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna need you to turn down the heat for the next couple of hours. It is a national holiday after all.
That's not how weather works. What did you bring for the barbecue?
Nothing.
Did you not see that it was a potluck on the invite?
I think that if you're tacky enough to not provide food for your guests, then you deserve to feast on air. Extremely tall man!
What?
You're blocking my view of the parade.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I don't know. Hunch down for the next 90 minutes. Gerald, should I report these fireworks?
Karen, why would you do that?
Well, they're illegal in the county.
This is actually the fireworks show put on by the county.
Well, then maybe they should arrest themselves.
Y'all are out here dating some questionable people. So here's the top things I look for in a boyfriend. Empathy. Especially if you date men, you always hear people saying, oh, women have more empathy than men. Well, if that's true, I'm just gonna be a nun. He has to want to talk to me. You're like, what? But there are so many dudes that literally say nothing of substance to their girlfriend. Okay, maybe I want to talk a little too much. But if he isn't talking about his feelings and the things he loves, what do I know about him? He has to be at least a little clean. Did you see those TikToks of the ladies being like, my husband only brushes his teeth once every 2 weeks, but you know, boys will be boys. Nope, that man can take his unwashed mouth and walk right out the door. People are always like, oh, he has to be funny. And I think being funny is great, but also I don't need to be with someone who's making jokes all the time. But if I make a joke and there's just crickets, I don't think I could take that. So he needs to think I'm funny.
So anytime I see someone wearing glasses, I'm like, are those fake? I mean, obviously I know yours are real, but people probably wonder. She literally just answered the phone and said, hello, instead of hi. Like, okay, eager beaver. Is it embarrassing that my knuckle is so much bigger than my finger? Oh, wait, yours totally is too. Okay, I feel better now. Yes, I'm okay holding everything in my hand. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Carry around a little purse like I'm in some emergency preparedness club?
I told my boyfriend I just don't think he can understand Lana Del Rey's music the way that I understand Lana Del Rey's music. Because I love him, but like, some of those songs have been in the trenches with me. And he said, no, I really think I understand her music. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, I felt kind of bad. Well, flash forward, this week we're doing the Torture Poets Department listening party, which is really just me and him sitting around listening to the album. And he keeps asking me questions during the songs, not about the songs, like, oh, is this about Travis? But like, just random questions like what I ate for lunch. And so I'm sorry, but I'm like, can you be quiet so I can listen to the lyrics? He's like, oh yeah, sorry. I just mainly listen to like the vibe of the song. So I think I can at least say for sure he doesn't understand Taylor the way I understand Taylor.
Wait, your test is in Mr. Smith's class? Don't waste your time studying for that crap. He's so easy. Don't worry so much. I know only upperclassmen are allowed off campus for lunch, but like, who's gonna call you out for coming back with a burrito? As your self-appointed big sister, I'm gonna give you some tough love. Okay, the silver sparkly dress is giving aluminum can. Make sure you tell me as soon as you post your pictures from the dance. I have all 10 of my fake accounts ready to like it.
You have been lied to because they tell you, oh, you're still complete if you're single. No, you need to be in a relationship and not for the reasons you might think. You don't need to be with someone to make you feel special. You don't need to be with someone to make you feel loved. But you need someone there all the time to help you put on your stupid bracelet. Because how am I supposed to put this on myself?
Not only is the app showing us videos from 2023, I was scrolling today and I saw the same video 3 times. Oh, maybe it's a repost, but I opened the comments, they're the same. And if that's the worst you've seen, consider yourself lucky. Because the new thing plaguing my FYP is color analysis videos. I see a picture of an influencer I know. It says, oh, I got my colors done, so I swipe because I'm curious. Only to realize it is not that influencer who's making the video. It's either someone pretending to be them or it's AI. And don't even get me started on people commenting the same phrases under every single TikTok. I like to guess the top comment before I even open them. Way too often I'm correct. And then somebody else comments brain rot underneath. This was a mistake. And then under the brain rot, somebody else comments, actually saying brain rot is brain rot. I'm just not doing makeup today. The thing that actually inspired me to make this video, the bots. They're everywhere. They're selling courses. But the ones that really scare me are the ones that comment actual coherent sentences that pertain to the video. And often they have a good number of likes, so the AI knows what we want to hear. So we're cooked. Brain rot.